years have come and gone since that day. How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one that stood alone against the storm. For the one they called. The warrior of light.
To run from my troubles. Until our friend returns, I will hold the line.
This town certainly has changed, and not at all for the better. I'm not going anywhere. I promise you, Infilia.
I'm just gonna enjoy this for a minute. I think I fixed the notification problem. Because I just turned off notifications on Discord.
If history must be unwritten, let it be unwritten.
never fails to hype me up. Here we go, boys. What is up? Hello, Chris. Hello, Wiz. What is up? Time to play games. I love how this weekend I was super mellow, and today I am the most energetic I've been in probably 2 weeks, and I have no idea why, but let's go! Let's do it. Yeah. Yeah. He looks a lot like Orin from 10. Yeah. It's so cool. Oh, I didn't realize I was still on my bike. Oh, wow, there's a bunch of people at the FC house today. There's Alina, and there's Cattywampus, and there's Leo. Huh. Oh, and there's Nee. In his classic baseball cap and chocobo outfit, apparently. Oh, he's sewing an outfit. Hi, Caddy. Oh, Leo's trying to get culinarian to 50. Okay. That's why he's dressed like a cook. Nice. Huh, alright. Sarah. Oh my gosh, I just realized, like, everything's not sorted. Luckily, it has a button to do that for you. Alright, so, we're last... Where the hell did we leave off last? I don't remember. Oh, before we do that, I wanted to do my level 50 warrior mission, so I can get the last piece of armor. Also, apparently all of my stuff... Oh, hello. Well, that's... There we go. Apparently I needed to upgrade all my stuff. Yeah, let's go finish that. I can get the level 50 ability. Which is probably already on my bar, I just don't have unlocked yet. That's 58. That's 45. Oh, because I need beast gauge. What is level 50 then? There's 56. I don't know. That guy's got a flying car. Whatever, man. I have a flying motorcycle. I don't know why I'm so weird today. I actually think I do. And it's partially Wiz's fault. And by Wiz's fault, I mean it was a pleasure to go over and say hello. I got to play with the boys. Got to mess around with Wiz and Courage's boys, and we got to. I showed him a bunch of rocks and how they work and stuff like that, and it was super fun. Umbra, there you are. We must discuss, but now is not the time. You surely recall my mention of the hunt of the bloodthirsty creature terrorizing the small folk. I've just received word that selfsame monster has been sighted near Wineport. What is more, according to those who managed to escape the carnage, the creature appeared more beast than man. If this is true, then our quarry could be far more dangerous than any wild animal. We must find a way to stop it. I must find a way. This is my chance to prove to the people of Wineport, nay, the world, that my tribe and my art have been wrongly judged. Perhaps then my ancestors will deem me worthy. I think even my brother would too. Excuse me. I just had a bunch of dairy food, and so now my throat is all bleh. There's no time to lose. We must arrive in the hamlet before any of the villagers fall prey to the beast. Let us leave at once. Okay. That fanfare was really quiet to me. Hold on. This waterfall is crazy loud. Well, that didn't change that, so it must be ambient sounds. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's turn that down just enough that I can hear it, but it's not so crazy. We'll turn the music up just a little bit. We'll turn the background music up just a little bit. We'll turn the sound effects up. Well, we'll leave the sound effects where they were. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what streaming actually looks like. Adjusting settings for the best audio experience. It has nothing to do with the fact that I'm anal about this kind of stuff. Alright, here we go. I might also do a raid. I'm not sure yet, though. Hey, bud. What's up? Okay, there it is. I thought my sound cut out entirely for a second because it went so quiet so fast, and I was like, uh-oh. Fell creatures bear down upon our village in hordes, as if drawn by a great hairy beast. You must stop them. Umbra, you fend off those creatures. I will see to the beast. This is my battle to fight. What was with your expression there, bud? That was a bit of a weird one. Alright. Whoa! Lots of boys. Goodness. I just took something off of my bar. Hey boys, do you mind holding on for just a second while I fix the mistake I just made? Actions and traits. We gotta put this back down here. Okay. All right. I'm back. Sorry about that, boys. Here. How about that? Take that, and you take that, and. Hey, where are you going? Stop it. Okay, that was a little unsettling. Gotta be careful where you click. It's the beast, run for your lives! No, it's Rudgar, except he's wearing armor. How dare he wear armor? Stop! These people are not your enemy! The enemy lies within. You are stronger than this. Take control of the beast. Do not let it consume you. Brother! So yeah, it is his brother, like I thought it was. He's Scram. Look what you're doing! You are destroying all that I work to restore. The fate of our people rests in our hands, brother. Your weakness could cost us everything. I cannot let that happen. I will not. Our ancestors have chosen me to lead our people to glory, and no one shall stop me. This is a heck of a fight. No one. No one. No one. It It was I who unlocked the secrets of the Chronicles. I who trained you in their ways. I who uncovered the location of the legendary artifacts. Uh-oh. He went berserk. I who defeated my tribe's greatest warrior. I am the master now. I am the master. Return to me what is rightfully mine. I gotta fight my buddy. Yeah. Or I shall tear it from your bloody corpse. Time to fight my friend. I'm not happy about this. Hey, buddy. No, don't do this, George. I like you. Oh, that must have been the level 50 ability that I unlocked. I got my number 6. Oh, he home kinged me. I'm sorry, friend. George, I liked you. You better be okay. I failed. I failed you. I failed my people, I failed my ancestors, and I failed my own kin. I'm not trying to give him a deep voice anymore. My throat already hurts from just doing it for that long. I found out long ago what had become of my brother, but I did everything I could to deny it. I thought that if only I could prove myself stronger than he, the people would see his madness as a product of a weak mind. That they would believe the problem lay in him, not in our tribe. Yet all the while, my own soul was growing weaker and weaker. The inner beast had taken hold and it would not let go. It drove me as I drove my ancestors, the keeper of the armor, and my brother. I didn't read that sentence right. Our tribe had lost sight of who we were. In seeking ever more strength, we allowed ourselves to fall victim to that which we long scored in others as weakness. Instead of learning to harden our wills with resolve, we steeled them with anger, and therein lay our folly. Like a bonfire, anger burns hot and bright, but when the fuel that feeds it is spent, all that remains is ash. By accepting anger as our guide, we left our wills at the mercy of the inner beast. But not you. Your will is more akin to the lava which courses through the mountains of my homeland. It burns as strong, nay, stronger than any bonfire, and when it cools, it becomes hard and firm, unbreakable. This quality allowed you to keep your inner beast at bay. My people were once as you are now, Umbra, and I believe that is why my ancestors chose to speak to you. They sensed true strength within you, such strength as could rightly represent our people and our art. Had I but realized that myself, none of this need have happened. Well, what's done is done. If I am to have any hope of restoring my people's name, I must start over from the beginning. And this time, I mustn't try to do it alone. It may take time, but together my brother and I will restore our village to its former glory. And when we have, I shall remember Umbra, my friend and fellow warrior, and how she saved me from myself, that my dream might become a reality. Yeah. Yeah, look how happy he is. Yay. We helped our friend. We didn't have to kill him. Yay. I was so scared I was going to have to kill him. Have borne witness to your bond with Curious George. Nice. Oh. Wineport is in your debt once more, Umbra. What is more, we have seen the truth with our own eyes. Pray, tell Curious George as much, and that we will be relying on him for his protection. He is a true warrior, and our humble hamlet would be lost without his strength. Okay. Back on the bike. Alright. Hey, George. Welcome back, Umbra. Despite all that transpired, the captain at Wineport would enlist his village's defenses to me. I know not what to say. It's been a long road, but thanks to you, I have rediscovered what I lost so many years ago. I will see to my brother's wounds, and once he is well, we will embark on the path of the warrior again, engraving the lessons we have learned in our souls, never to be forgotten. Curiously, the moment I did avow this to myself, my soul crystal began to shimmer anew. I see yours, too, grows stronger than ever. It would seem my ancestors have once more bestowed their knowledge upon you. This power. Why, this is a power that I have only read about in the tomes. Nay, a power entirely beyond my comprehension. To think that I once doubted your resolve. No, you have truly conquered your inner beast and become a truer warrior than I could ever hope to be. Know that you stand before me the equal of my tribe's greatest heroes. Ever steel your resolve, Umbra, and go forth into the realm and protect those who need your strength. With you representing us the redemption of my people, the new era I seek is surely close at hand. Yay! Cool. So now I got Infuriate, which allows me to get mad whenever I want. Now, I could do the next job quest, but I said I was just going to do that one. So, we're going to do this really quick. Bing. And then we're going to head here. Oh, and that's still the best stuff. But I want to see what the new stuff looks like. Oh, that's why. Because I'm actually technically over-leveled for it. But that's fine. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go boop, and we're going to boop, and then we're going to boop. And then we're gonna boop. And then we're gonna do it. And then we're gonna do... No! That's not what I meant to do. Oh wait, these are the new ones. Boop. And then we're gonna go down here. And then... What are these called? Warriors, warriors, warriors. Okay, so it should be warriors... Maybe not. Sort. Where's level 50? Oh, okay, so I got another hero's belt offending. That doesn't matter because that doesn't show up on the model. Pants. Got new pants. Always gotta check out new pants. Warrior's breeches and the feeties. Warrior's boots. Very cool. Did I get a new weapon too? I did not. It doesn't look like I did. Yeah, no, that's fine though. That's okay. Cool. I look awesome. Yeah. All right. So, with that done, we're gonna switch back to my main. In fact, Yep, that's still all the best gear I have. To confront Zervin. I haven't done that yet. I could fight that boss if I want to. I could also fight this boss if I want to. I got a lot of bosses I could do. But I think we're gonna go back to MSQ. And at some point, if I want to do bosses, I can jump over to bosses. But for now, I want to get to Stormblood. Ah, Umbra, there you are. Come, Emirasake's spire awaits. The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to appraise us of any developments at the wall. Fancy meeting the two of you here. We were about to set forth. Indeed, I was about to say 12 watch over you, but I doubt you have need of divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory. Don't worry, Alfino. We'll have the griffin by us, the scruff of our neck Jesus, I can't read all of a sudden. Don't worry, Alfino. We'll have the griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it. Don't make up your mind, Ida. Nary a moment ago you seemed ready to shake the griffin by the hand rather than the neck. So which is it to be? 'Twould be best to decide before we enter into negotiations. Trust me, Papalimo. I'll shake whatever needs shaking. The talking part I leave to you. I love Papalimo. I love Lalafell. They're so cute. I think I feel a headache coming on. Let's be on our way, shall we? I'm gonna be right back. I need a shake. Ugh. Well, there goes the lights. Turning on for you. Oh. I have returned. Behold, it is me, in all of my weird glory. Alright. Some things never change. Well then, shall we make for the spire? Our alliance friends will doubtless have news for us. Jesus. Can't read today. That's okay, though. Alright. Alright. Oh, wait, since... Is this the area I'm thinking is? It is! Alright, so before we head that way, I have to show you guys this. So... and I've mentioned it in previous... streams, but in Final Fantasy XIV, you can get murd. You can get murd, and it's very fun and it's very silly. But this is the building where you go if you get married, and a member of our FC is getting married on Wednesday, and so I'm going to propose in the chat, in the Discord, if it would be cool if I streamed it, so that people who haven't gotten to experience like that side of the Final Fantasy game might be able to check it out. So yeah, look forward to that. It's going to be a very late stream, so like I totally understand if people aren't going to be there, but like As always, it'll be on my VOD channel, so you're welcome to check that out there, too. But I'm very excited. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. Noom. Here we go. I've entered a fate, apparently. I don't care. Welcome, Warrior of Light. I assume you're here to speak with our commanding officers. You will find them on the observation platform. Pray proceed. Voiced cutscene so John doesn't have to talk? Ah, man. Greetings, my friends. 'Tis good to see you both. I was hoping you might turn up. I've dragged half the watch here, see? And the sight of you might help remind them why we bothered. If memory serves, I have not seen many of you since the day of the Grand Melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say what an honor it is to stand by your side. 'Tis heartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defenders thus gathered in common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? All has been quiet. And of course, when he says all has been quiet, that's when the fires start. You should have knocked on wood, mister. Report! What? 7 hells! Fighting has broken up atop of the wall, a full-scale assault! So, the Griffin has made his move. Someone has. And what's that supposed to mean? The attackers. They were wearing Grand Company colors. Impossible! We gave no such order! Of course. The wall was never the Griffin's target, it was bait! We've been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending weight to this deception. If those uniforms were convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Empire will surely think we've launched an offensive. This could mean war! Even so, this may yet be no more than a diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it would be comparatively easy for the Griffin's supporters to slip into Alamigo. He could then incite a rebellion amongst the populace which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Eorzea, meanwhile, would be plunged into chaos. Umbra, we must make for the wall at once. Yeah, you got it. What? Just the 2 of you? Our companions embarked on a mission to sway the Griffin from his course and are likely halfway to his command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle, and I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. It will be dangerous, aye, but the confusion may work to our advantage. If we are careful to avoid the skirmishing, it may yet be possible to reach the Griffin. And if we can do that... Lady Hilda, might I ask that you have an airship ready to bear the Scions to safety? Ha! I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal, but you can count on me. I'd lost her accent entirely. We must prepare for Imperial reprisals. May the Navigator guide us through the storm. I love Pippin. He's so cute. Such a tough little man. Oh, jeez. Oh my god, this is going real bad. Oh, there he is. Bad guy of the hour. Forward, comrades! The time has come to drive the Empire from Alamigo and force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be the first step in the liberation of our homeland. Alamigo will be free, no matter the cost. Okay. To the wall. Oops. Oops. I keep pressing the wrong button. No! Hey, Alfino. From what Papalimo told me, the trail ahead should lead into the shadow of the wall. As we have two objectives, I suggest we divide our forces. I shall make straight away for the tunnels and attempt to intercept our comrades ere they stumble into a bloodbath. While I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. Know that I would not propose such a course if there were any other way, but the time for subtlety is past. Take a band of your most trusted companions and cut a path through to the Griffin. Make him see reason, by any means necessary. Once we are free of the tunnels, we will make for your position with all due haste, and if everything proceeds according to plan, Hilda will then swoop in and spirit us all away safely. I only pray that we have enough time. I love, by the way, that Heaven's Word acknowledged that you have, that the Warrior of Light has like a party of people who fight with them, and that explains why you always have help in these fights. I think that's just a fun little touch. Baal Ser's wall. Right. Oh, that was fast. That's the first time I've ever, like, 100% insta-queued. Alright, here we go, boys. Alrighty. Alright, so we have Samurai, Bard, and alright. So far, no real problems. It seems pretty straightforward. I appreciate that this DPS is running ahead just far enough that there we go. Sorry. I may have wanted to not start with a duty today. My clicks are all off, and I keep losing my mouse on the screen. But that's okay. Oh, one sec. Dude, hold on. Gotta take this guy out. We had somebody in the chat be like, yo, hold on a second, guys. And, like, as that happened, we pulled an entire mob. Which, I mean, it happens from time to time. That shit just happens. All right, we're waiting on one of the guys. Like, if he takes too long, I will say we go on, but I think it's rude for us to just, like, move ahead without him. Oh, see, here he comes. Really? Okay. You too, man. Thank you so much for joining me while you could. Have a good rest of your day, dude. I loves all of my friends. I'm extra weird today. All right. Yeah, of course. Like, of course it's this guy.
How'd you like this? Sloppy. I'll tear you limb from limb. Yeah. Sloppy.
Oh, stop talking, man.
For al amigo! I have you now.
you like this? Yeah!
Sloppy.
Yeah. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Sloppy.
Yeah! I'll tear you limb from limb. Yeah!
Sloppy.
For Alamigo! I have you now.
All right. Nice.
You've beaten me, aye. But you cannot stop what I've begun. Behold, a glimpse of things to come.
Hey, Elbird, you suck.
We did it! We showed the bastards! Aye! Victory is ours!
And who knows, lads? Mayhap the Eorzeans will finally see sense when the enemy turns up on their bloody doorstep.
This is for Alamigo, for Eorzea.
Ooh.
They die that others may live.
Two Imperials about to blow up the entire base.
Vanguards! Attack!
7 hells. Do you hear that?
Yeah, as usual, Ilbard's decision is getting all of his men killed.
War machines. How did they get here so quickly? Stand your ground! For the resistance!
nowhere to run. We're cut off.
Congratulations, Ilberd, you got all of your men killed in a flash.
Gods help us. What are we thinking? The Empire's too big. Too powerful.
You sure about that?
Mighty Ralker, grant us the strength to crush our...
There you are. As you can see, our infiltrators did not elude me for long. Lady Ugiri is sending for an airship even as we speak.
What do we do? This is a massacre!
How wonderful to see you, Commander.
Ilberd, I should have known. This has to end. It has to end now! Do you not see your countrymen dying? Have your ideals rendered you blind even to that? Order the retreat, and we will help your soldiers to safety.
Retreat? With the moment of my triumph so close at hand, you truly are a sheltered child, Leverrier.
Nidhogg's eyes! No abyss is too deep for you, I see. But trust me when I say that such power was not meant for mortal hands.
How long have I struggled to reach this point? My countrymen, so inured to the taste of defeat, they no longer balk at its bitterness, shouting my throat raw with rallying cries, only to be greeted with dull eyes and blank faces. My brothers and sisters in Ulda have surrendered to their apathy and their appetites. Were it not for the glint of Lodorito's coin, I doubt even those here now would have answered my call. Take back our homeland! Free Al Amigo! Ha! They'll happily mouth the words, but they won't spill the blood. You say no mortal should wield these eyes? Then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
What exactly do you mean to do?
Did you hear their cries as victory was snatched away from them? Even with their dying breaths, they cursed the Empire. Never has their desire for vengeance been so raw, so true. A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a purpose.
They're gonna summon Ralgar.
Summoned? You cannot mean to fight the Empire with a primal! You know full well the danger, the futility of relying on such power.
Oh yes, I know their limitations. Which is why I will call upon a deity more terrible than the very black worm of the calamity itself.
What? Here? Now?
Like hells you will!
An ending to mark a new beginning. My pain, my longing, you shall have it all!
Ah.
This light, is it...
His death completed the ritual. The primal is taking shape.
Well, can't we stop it? There must be something we can do!
There is one thing.
What? Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Master Louisoix briefly contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing. I will now attempt to do the same.
Oh shit.
But that's impossible! We would need hours to collect the necessary ether, if not days!
Ah, Alphino, though I concede it may not always be apparent, I was ever your grandsire's finest pupil.
Timtimati, of course! The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
Don't you dare, Papalimo! I know how that spell works! It is time to leave!
Quite right. Quickly now, off you go! The further away, the better!
No! If you're staying, then so am I!
No, Ida! There is a path only you can walk, and it must not end here, not like this! Take her! Please, you have to take her!
What? No! Damn it, Thancred! Put me down! Thancred!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you! Go!
Hilda! I think he means now!
Damn.
I bid thee farewell again, my dear Ida. Now, let us see how good a student I truly was.
Come on. We just got him back. Now I'm upset. Why? Why didn't they let me stay? Papalimo is my friend. I should have been there with him. You could see it in his eyes, Ida. He knew what he was doing, what had to be done. Master Louisoix wore that same look right before the end. Do you think I don't know that? I know, all right. I know! There's nothing more you could have done. Elwood caught us all off guard. Even Umbra was powerless to stop him. If you must blame someone, then blame me. Just promise that you will never forget what Papalimo strove to protect, or the lessons he tried to teach you. Don't speak to me. Leave Ida with me. Go on. Get back to the Rising Stones. The others need to know what happened here. Louisoix's finest student. Once again, I find myself at a loss for words. But Thancred is right. We must return to the Rising Stones and appraise our companions of all of this. Pray, make your way there at once. I will send word to Ishtola and the others of our imminent return. Twould seem you bring ill tidings, brother. Aye. Behind the griffin's mask we found the grinning face of an old adversary, Ilberd. I know not how, but he had in his possession the eyes of Nidhogg, whose dread power he used to initiate a summoning ritual. Even as we looked on, I don't understand. To attempt such a magic requires every ounce of one's ether. No one, not even grandfather, could cast it and hope to survive. Indeed, it was ever a last resort, as I am certain Papalima was aware. Thus did the pupil follow in the footsteps of his master, even unto the grave. I have yet been unable to explain how Ilbert came to possess Nidhogg's eyes. In the depths of the Sea of Clouds, a perpetual storm of water and wind-aspected ether rages. No mortal could endure such conditions. Then mayhap it was the work of an Ascian. Now is not the time for idle speculation. Kryl, I have need of your assistance. Yes, of course. We must inspect the Cocoon of Light and ascertain the state of the primal trapped within. Between our respective talents, I dare say we shall glean some measure of insight. Understood. I can't promise I'll be able to sense much through the barrier, but I shall certainly do my best. As shall I. Let us be about it, then. What? Without so much as a by your leave? Pray forgive Archon Ishtola her brevity. She seeketh employment, lest her grief deprive her of the will to act, and desire to comfort Ida doubtless compoundeth her unseemly haste. I, too, must contend with this grievous loss in my own way. By thy leave, Lady Alisaie, I shall honor our fallen comrade through gainful study. There exist writings which may yet further our understanding of the Cocoon of Light. Jeez. Why is my phone going crazy right now? Who was this? Mayhap I was too quick to judge. Surrendering to sadness and regret would be a poor tribute to Papalimo's sacrifice. Quite. We must begin preparations to face Ilbert's accursed creation without delay. What time we have was purchased at too dear a price for us to squander it. We just got him back, game. Fuck you. The obvious solution. Umbra, I wish I had more to tell you, but the situation in East Shroud remains largely unchanged, meaning we will still have no idea how long it will be before... A communication from the Alliance. One moment. Yes, of course. Representatives will be present. My thanks. Word from Britannia. The Council will shortly be reconvened. The Alliance's leaders have already begun to assemble. They wish to discuss the Primal, of course. As of Ishtola's last report, the cocoon yet hung above the wall, unchanged. Yes, but the Elder Seedseer doubtless shares our concerns about how long it will remain so. I'm told that Sid Garland has been called in to add his expertise to the proceedings. A wise decision. The more minds we have working on this, the better. Well then, I suggest we leave the rising stones in Tartaru's capable hands and make haste for the Lotus Stand. I am so pissed. We finally get Papalimo back and this fucking happens. Oh. A Stormblood rep.
A word, if you would, good sir. This place. It is within the realm of Eorzea.
You're an odd-looking fellow, aren't you? Still, takes all sorts, I suppose. This here's Vesper Bay. Thanalan's door to the ocean, as some folk like to call it.
Am I to understand from your answer that I have indeed arrived in Eorzea?
Eh? Yes, you're in Eorzea.
Ah! A plain response at last, and the one I wanted at that. My journey was not without its hardships, and I would sooner travel by land than put to sea again. You do not believe that so small a bark could bear me across the ocean? Such timid little sailors. I had but to set my course and set my jaw till I made port.
This guy's crazy.
Though, 'twould perhaps have been wise to lay down my oars a moment to sup on more than the spray of brine water. By the trembling of my limbs, I sense a brief repast may be in order.
Okay.
Nay, I will not hearken to the feeble grumblings of an empty belly. Duty comes before all.
Okay.
Good man, are you alright?
Alright, I'll give this to Final Fantasy XIV. They know how to balance humor and sadness.
Thou art far indeed from home, friend.
Uriage! Okay, so we're gonna hop over to Gridania. But before we do the next mission, I'm going to sign up for this boss fight. So really quick, let's do this and this. And then we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go Duty Finder. And we're gonna come over here. That's not it. Here it is. Yes. And then let's turn off Balser's Wall, because I don't want to do that one right now. Welcome, Warrior of Light. This way, if you please. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I was gonna wait there to see if I could get the boss fight going. Oh well.
Dear friends, pray accept my heartfelt thanks for your efforts in defense of Gridania's borders. I would fain dwell longer on my gratitude for the support of the Alliance, but the situation at Belsar's Wall demands that we forego such pleasantries.
According to our most recent intelligence, the cocoon of light that formed in the air above the wall remains undimmed and unbroken. After measuring the cocoon's etheric concentrations, Archon Y'shtola has confirmed the presence of a primal entity.
So we must assume that Ilbird's thrice damned god is indeed trapped within. And what news of the Imperials? They're not like to ignore such a spectacle.
Sir, a Garlean airship was observed making an approach, but the vessel was destroyed when it drew near. The Empire appears to have made no subsequent attempts to reach the object.
Apologies. I need to check something because I just got an email that I need to answer. Give me just a moment. What are they asking for? Your rate for an hour of recording time. Recording timescale. Here we go. Does not include editing or file naming splits, delivery of raw audio only. Okay. Found it. So I apologize. I know I probably shouldn't be doing this, but this is important. What is their name? Stacy. Hello, Stacy. Let me make sure I'm spelling that correctly. I am. Be happy to provide you with that information. For non-edited raw files. One hour is $5.25. Is 1:31. I believe I said 1. There we go. Let's see. I know this is super entertaining. I apologize, everybody. To link to my website. Boobity 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 boobity. Oh no, please don't tell me that didn't. Oh, thank God it drafted. Where's my draft? There it is. Ah, my gosh, I'm fat fingering. Blah, blah, blah. So much for reaching out. If you have any more questions, please let me know. Period. John Christie. And then we'll do a couple returns. There we go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you write a business email. It's not perfect, but it's something.
The soldiers who witnessed the incident spoke of a lance of light issuing from within the cocoon. Of an entire warship being reduced to smoking ruin in the space of a moment.
Oh, jeez. That's not good.
Veterans of Cartano, meanwhile, likened the destruction to that wrought by the fiery wrath of Bahamut.
Uh-oh.
We could face another calamity.
So the Primal is awake then? Contained, yes, but for how long? We must destroy it now, lest it break free.
Agreed. There is, however, the small matter of how to get close enough to a being that swats warships from the sky as you would a bothersome gnat.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh bibbity boy.
Is this truly so complex a puzzle? Or have you no stomach for the obvious solution?
Oh, dip!
What in the hells are you doing here?
A pleasure to see you too, Garland. Now, if you'd be so kind as to explain to these good people why you should be begging me for my assistance, that would be most appreciated.
He's a legatus.
Who is this man?
Former legatus.
Oh, how terrifically rude of me. Nero Tolskeva, former tribunus of the 40th Legion of the Garlean Empire. These days, however, one might say that I'm something of a free agent.
What do you want, Nero?
I was getting to that. Although you already know what I'm about to propose, old friend. As you have rather belatedly realized, within that frail binding lurks an entity alike in strength to the great Bahamut, and the only force in existence which might
Omega? That hulk has been gathering dust beneath the plains of Cartanau since the Allagans breathed their last. And none alive knows how to wake it.
I'm sorry? Do you understand who it is with whom you have the privilege of speaking? I'm Nero Tolskeva, Master Engineer, the mechanical genius who restored the Ultima weapon to full operational capacity. And as luck would have it, I am graciously offering you the use of my considerable expertise.
And what, you just expect us to accept? You're a fool if you think your deeds at the Crystal Tower are enough to win my trust, Nero.
Trust? You wound me, Garland. All those years, studying side by side at the Academy, sharing both trial and triumph, we were countrymen once, you and I. But sentiment aside, have you a better solution? Or do you mean to send in your vaunted hero there, as you always do, and pray the world is not engulfed in flame?
Jesus, phone.
Let us approach the problem in a rational manner. Does not the fact that Omega slumbers in stasis point to the existence of some overriding technology? A means of control?
I would ask a question, if I may. Nero, was it not? In the event that we succeeded in using Omega to shackle the Primal in the manner you propose, what then would become of it? Do we not risk repeating the mistakes of the Allagans?
Omega is but a tool. How we choose to employ that tool is entirely up to us. Of course, if you would rather leave it buried beneath Cartanau while you continue your petty squabbles above, then I suppose that is also your choice.
Spare us, Nero. The Seedseer's concern is a valid one. He who controls Omega wields the power of the gods, the very power which led the Allagans to destroy themselves.
And does it not fall to we engineers to prevent such misuse? What was your company's proud slogan? Freedom through technology?
Itchy nose.
A creed you follow, is it? What say you? Do we take this villain at his word? He makes me grind my teeth, is what he does. But I suppose we don't have much of a choice. Would the Council be willing to entrust this matter to a pair of former Imperials?
Yes. The task of restoring the Allagan relic will be yours. But the responsibility for its reawakening must remain with the Council. Do we condone this course of action?
Aye. 'Twould seem we do. Let the record show that we invest this contingent with the authority to enter Cartanau and take command of Omega. Sid, I appoint you leader of the expedition. Scions, I would ask that you assign some few of your number to escort Master Garland and supervise the other one.
we should be happy to oblige. The politics of Cartano being what they are, I dare say our neutrality will prove useful in avoiding any unnecessary entanglements.
If I am not mistaken, Doma occupies a similarly neutral position. Might we not persuade you to join the expedition, Lady Yugiri? If you suspected any foul play from Nero, you would be welcome to kill him.
My blade is yours.
Not a moment's hesitation, eh? You'll forgive me if I do not shake your hand.
Oh my god! All of my friends are online! This never happens. Hey, Alfino. Well, that was a rather unexpected development. One which raises a number of questions. Not least among them how Nero chanced to learn of the council meeting in the first place. Excuse me. Sid and the others are assembling at the airship landing. Alize is already on her way, and it would not do to lag too far behind. Let us be off. Alright. Alright. Let's make sure we use that. Well, we're still waiting on that fight. We could just run around while we wait. After all, it's not like there's really anything going on. Is it really that late? Holy shit. This is what happens when you have like a crazy busy day and you realize like, oh shit, I didn't realize how busy I was until about 10 minutes ago. I think since 8 a.m. I've been doing stuff. So I've been like, I had class in the morning. After class, I went to work. After work, I came home and did auditions. After the auditions, I sent some business emails. After the business emails, I did some networking via LinkedIn. After the networking via LinkedIn, I went to my friend's house and helped her with designing the armor for her new character. After that, I came home and made food. After that, I started streaming, and that was almost 2 hours ago. This is what happens when you're busy. You just lose track of all time. And that's both a good thing and a bad thing. Like, I thought it was 5 o'clock until I looked down and saw it was 7. Complete insanity, my dude. I went the wrong way. Alright, while we wait, because I really would like to do this fight. I want to do some more boss fights, because boss fights are fun. But while we're in the area, let's see. Okay, I need 2,000 more seals. Which shouldn't take me too long, but it'll also probably take me a while. This system's so cool. Here's somebody who's beaten Ultimate. You can tell because they have that gold weapon. At least I think that's the Ultimate one. Very cool. What is happening? Something is happening in chat. Okay. So while we continue to wait for this boss fight, let's go check out the house. See what's going on over there. Holy shit! There are a ton of people in the FC chat on Discord. They must be running dailies or something. Oh, there we go. So I've seen this fight done a couple of times because I watch a lot of Final Fantasy XIV content, and I didn't realize what boss this was, but I do now. So I've seen this boss fight done before, but I haven't done it myself.
There's been enough sacrifice for one day. We must take the chance we've been given and defeat Zurban now.
Oh, yeah. So I know the floor falls out from under him, and I know it starts in a certain area and then goes counterclockwise. Yeah, so see, and it's pretty easy to tell where things are gonna happen. Fall down. The main tank's gonna go behind and aggro. And evil, the war eternal. And then we fight him here. What's our tank doing? Our tank's doing good. My doubt is fled. Shit. Okay, so this is making use of mechanics I haven't really had to use before. This is new.
rise above all.
Okay.
Bear witness to my will.
The Holy's really good because it's just ongoing stuns. Holy's also great because it both damages and heals. It's one of White Mage's just fucking most powerful, crazy, stupid abilities. Okay, something new is happening.
Bow to my infallible judgment.
Explosion! I'm alive!
Suffer in endless torment.
He's only at half. Holy shit. This guy's a beast. Shit.
Suffer in endless torment.
Okay, this has been a cool fight.
Has my equivocation cost me this contest? Suffer in endless torment.
Nice, that was a cool fight. go! I got 4 player commendations. I must have done a pretty good job.
Incredible as always, Umbra. Hopefully that will be the last our world sees of the likes of Zervin. Every one of his thralls has been slain as far as we can determine. Our victory over the Warring Triad is complete. An impossible feat had we not been blessed with your cooperation. Let us not forget the efforts of Regula van Hydrus and his men. Without their noble sacrifice, the demon would have awoken far sooner and possessed far more formidable energies. The bodies of the fallen now accompany the survivors on the return journey to Garlemald. It is known that the Imperials recognize no god, yet they would honor the dead in their own fashion. And when next we meet, our fleeting alliance will surely be forgotten. It was an interesting exchange, nonetheless.
Oh, I gotta shift. Chair is uncomfortable.
They spoke of their present ruler as a man who values self-sufficiency. Varys befriended Regula in their youth, it seems, and was highly impressed by his martial powers. It is common knowledge that Regula's rise to legatus was in great part advocated by the Emperor himself. Regula freely admitted his shortcomings when it came to politics. It was Varys' unconditional support that served to win his undying fealty. One does not expect such tales of comradeship to lurk beneath the Empire's iron exterior. Contrary to all expectations, the man died a hero. Witnessing the way you all leapt into danger without hesitation, it would seem I am surrounded by heroes. And yet my own actions were not aught but heroic. I have not the qualities nor the characters to stand at the warrior of light's side. What a curious thing to say. Are you truly concerned that you do not measure up to some arbitrary requirement? If you knew the path I walked to reach this place, then you would understand why I doubt myself so. Return with me to the Rising Stones, and I shall tell you of it.
Ow, this chair. This poor child. Excuse me. Tickle in my throat. Ow. Tataru! I love you! As I was saying. Oh. With our victory over Zervin, the Warring Triad is finally defeated. I am afraid, however, that mine own efforts have often been more of a hindrance than a help, and you and your fellow scions deserve to hear the reason behind my actions. Alright. We finally get to know a little bit about this kid. Hello. I promised to tell you of my journey, of who I am and where I am from. The truth is, I am not of this world. I was born on a different star, a child whose power of the Echo was too feeble to save his dying world. Child who, unlike you, never became a warrior of light. When all I knew stood on the brink of destruction, I was yet half-grown. Had I been born but a handful of years earlier, history may have written a different tale. The seeds of other heroes that had yet fully sprout may not have withered and perished. The star I failed to save is known to you now as the Void. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh fuck! Though Umbra knew not that I spoke of my homeworld, I have explained to her before the cause of its ruin. A magic was devised to contain a defeated Primal's might within a stone called known as Orosite.
and the energies which bled from this imperfect vessel gradually corrupted the champions who wielded it. These heroes became slaves to an insatiable hunger for ether, eventually transforming into hideous fiends, and none who clung to the faint traces of light were strong enough to oppose them. The demons next turned upon each other in a war which drained the land's ether in ever greater amounts, until one day, the star was suddenly swallowed in a flood of darkness, an entire world unmade in an instant. The void scent you encounter here in this realm are the twisted remains of once mortal beings who gnaw on what motes of life force remained. Holy crap! And, as I lay dying, beaten and broken in my failed last stand, 'twas a white-robed Ascian who found my tormented soul and bore me away to the rift betwixt worlds. Elidibus has been my master ever since. At my mentor's feet did I learn of the nature of reality, of the existence of mirrored worlds and the eternal struggle between dark and light. Sudden and overwhelming superiority for either side will shatter the balance, and the world in question will be returned to the void by a calamity beyond imagining. As the self-appointed custodian of this balance, my master warned me that the source, the first of all worlds, slips perilously close to oblivion. In what spirit did this master proffer such a warning? A benevolent gesture or veiled threat? To these questions and more do I mean to coax forth answers. Yet no matter his intentions, that Hydaelyn doth teeter on a knife's edge is an undeniable truth. Knowing this, what choice was given you to make? I chose to join my master and act as his instrument on this star. The tragedy that befell my home cannot be repeated. I will see this world saved. And yet, I hesitated at the most crucial of moments. What right have I to stand alongside a true warrior of light? In thine own words thou wert called before thy time, and I offer that thou dwellest overmuch on the question of what maketh the hero. The search for the answer leaveth thee paralyzed by doubt. Heed me, Master Unkukai. Thou needest not believe thyself a hero to perform great deeds. 'Tis the deed itself which earneth thee the hero's mantle. Aye, the ideals you hold can be less important than having the faith to act upon them. Regulus' loyalty to the Emperor guided his actions until the last, and though we did not see eye to eye on many things, his final deeds can be called naught less than heroic. Personally, I find that faith in my companions allows me to act unhindered by uncertainty. I know that should I ever falter, Umbra and the others will be there to support me, or steer me back into the right path if needed. I see. In the days leading up to my world's destruction, I was entirely alone. I never knew what it was to have such comrades. I cannot imagine the loneliness you must have felt, but look around you now, Uncle Kai. You're not alone anymore. Ah, Kryle's adorable. I love her. Welcome to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Yay! I will fulfill my promise to save this world, and when I stumble, I shall be glad to have your hands there to steady me. My apologies. This is difficult for me. For so long I have spoken from behind a mask. We should all feel comfortable speaking without such concealments. I should hope you appreciate the irony of that statement, Urianger. Nah. They got him. The Lalafell March is like my favorite thing in the entire world. The like flop, 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 flop. Okay, so this is unlocking the extreme trial. Which I'm going to go unlock, but like I'm not actually gonna fucking like knock it. I'm not gonna fight it, because if I'm gonna do extremes, I'm gonna get in the FC where I have a legit support structure of people who, like, A, know the fight, and B, I know we'll be able to, like, talk through the mechanics and stuff. Oh, excuse me. Goodness gracious. Ugh, my stomach is all rumbly all of a sudden. Oh, shout. Oh, shot. This is still technically a part of that map. Goodness gracious. Alright. This map is huge, by the way. Like, all of the maps are big, but, like, this one by far takes the longest to fly across. And flying is the fastest way to get around outside of straight teleporting. Now, I don't think I can teleport up here, so I will have to, no matter what, fly. But, like, still, holy shit. That's a heckin' chonker right there. Okay, so we're gonna go unlock this, which is gonna be the extreme. I may do the Ravana fight after that. Oh wait, but that's the extreme. I'll wait to do that one too. I'll do that with my FC. Mining gets you a free 50,000 every 17 hours at 70. Holy shit, that's a lot. And then we're just gonna boop. So that is that all done. I still haven't fought... I mean, I still haven't fought Odin. Could go try and fight Odin. Or at least unlock the rest of the quest for it. Alrighty. Off we go. Alrighty. Yet though again and again he is vanquished, he rises always to charge through the Twelveswood. His constant reappearance is perplexing, to say the least, and raises two questions: who summons him, and how does he change his visage upon manifesting? Odin is alone amongst the primal in these aspects. Indeed, I can find not a single sentence in scriptures that sheds light on his devilish abilities. There is no answer in words writ of the pen. Now the sword must serve. Our plan is to send a band of adventurers against the dark divinity. Brother Isumiyan, my master, and I will observe the battle from afar. We believe seeing the moment of Odin's defeat may give us a clue, one that will lead to uncovering the truth of the primal that has escaped us thus far. Naturally, this hinges upon the company's victory, but no one but a warrior of light could hope to survive the battle, hence I have asked you here. Indeed, without you, our venture is doomed to failure, so I implore you, lend us your strength. If you acquiesce, I shall invoke the power of the elements and draw the dark divinity to this spring. Okay, so now I have that. Now, so this is probably on par with the hards. So like, let's go for it, sure. If it takes too long, though, we'll hop back into MSQ. I'm just kind of having fun right now, just messing around. What I really need to do is get the rest of the company seals so I can level up in my grand company. Ugh. That was terrifying. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, I thought that was knee. Let's see. Hello. Shouting to a friend. Was there any reason for that? No. Do I care? Also no. That was fun. Ooh, such a pretty red. Hey! I wonder where he's at. He's in the lower decks of Limsa Laminsa. Alright. Probably be able to poke over and say hello. If I desire it. I don't want to mess with him though if he's busy. Let's see here. He's playing Final Fantasy, he is. I'm also streaming. I don't want to mess with him. Good, just doing MSQ stuff. Still pre-Heaven's Word, just killed Leviathan. Nice! Ooh, who's playing? Where's that coming from? That guy. He likes to hide under bridges and play music. Look at all these attractive people. That's one great thing about Final Fantasy XIV. Like, everybody looks good. She's sitting in the bushes. I like to hide back here, because nobody goes back there, and I get to just, like, hang out. Okay, so we only need 2 healers, and then we're going to be fighting Odin. So, I am going to leave it open. I'm going to leave the game, since we're almost there already. In fact, I'm going to say... I'm queued. How do you spell queued? Q-U-E... Q-U-E-U... Queued? How do you spell queued? I'm waiting on the Odin fight. Period. While I wait... I mean, I have to go here. So, while we're just kind of fucking around, let's head to a new area and just kind of chill. We'll fly a boot. We'll fly a boot. Look at that hopping car. That's a hoppy car. Was there any reason for that? No. It was just fun. Oh, what's over here? The folly of youth. Oh, right. This is the Alexander raids. I mean, raiding solo leaves kind of a bad taste in my mouth. So I think I'm going to wait until I can raid with my FC. At least on that one. Ooh, what's over there? Oh, that's Dravanya. Okay. That's Annex Trine, and that's Tailfeather. Okay, alright. Cool. And then down from here is Kurthus. Which area of Kurthus is it, though? I don't think I've gone through that direction. Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? I don't know what that was. This is what happens when you have a ton of energy and no way to spend it. So I'm in an acting class. I was like, what else do I talk about? I'm in an acting class right now. And today was our first reading without scripts for our partner piece. And despite how nervous I was because I couldn't memorize the whole script, it actually went very well. I had more of it, like, solidly remembered than I thought I did. So, like, I was able to actually kind of, like, knock it out fairly well. And I was really surprised by that because I'm pretty bad at memorization, let's be honest. And to you, fellow adventurer. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna wait, just because of how long this seems to be taking. 'Cause I don't want to just sit here. That'd be boring for you guys. Bed of bones. It's down here. Have I been down here? I don't think I have. So we've got Yetis. We've got a very big Yeti. Ooh, we've got like a cave. What's over here? Got more Yetis. It's the red rim. Whoa! See, this shit's cool. I love little hidden things. God, the Kurthus music is so good. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I wonder if the only way in here is to fly. Or is this like a cavern you can reach without flight? We've got a little more waiting. No, because here's rivers meet. And there's the frozen aetheryte. So no, you can get there from outside. Okay. But this is where that river... So there's the bridge. Okay. I know where I am. God, Kurthus got real fucked up. Because this was one of their, like, forward camps. And it's, like, super dead. So pretty. Love the music. And this was one of their fortresses, which fell. And this is a dungeon. This was a really cool dungeon too. And it was a level 50 dungeon, and I didn't realize that until, you know, after I did it. Actually, hold on. Okay, no. Wait a minute. So, this palisade... Was this palisade destroyed, or was it always underwater? I don't know, man. That's crazy. I just like, that just hit me. Dusk Vigil. And actually, I think the entrance to Dusk Vigil is there. That was a cool fight, though. You fight a griffin at the end of it. It's really cool. I'm not going to give you any more spoilies, because that would be rude. I had to check something in my stream. Look at all of, like, the small Dravanians in the area. Okay. First time doing a boss. I mean, I think I'll be fine. It's a level 50. And I've cracked some level 50 heads before. I think I'll be good. here we go. All right. Odin. Oh, he looks scaly. Alright. So, Jake Ionis. You want a main tank? There it is. Alright. Oh, ow. Okay, I forgot at level 50 I don't have a lot of my abilities. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We're actually doing fairly well. We're about a fifth of the way through his health bar. Ah, seriously? Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Everything's good. We're good, we're good. Make sure I keep my damage buff up. Oh! Ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, we're about 2/3 of the way done. Maybe a little more. Jake's doing okay. No, he's not. Something hit him and nearly killed him. Out of that. Gotta keep my damage buff up. Jesus, this guy's mobile. Alright, we're at about 3/4 of the way down. Ow, this is gonna hurt. Fuck. All right. So that was that. What is today? The 27th? Okay, so at 10, this game's gonna go under for maintenance. So make sure to kill the spears when they drop. Okay. Aside from that, just don't get hit. I don't know what that means. I don't know who Forehead is. God fucking damn it. Alright. Okay, now we just kind of need to maintain that damage buff. We don't need it to be crazy, we just need to maintain it. Back up. Seconds on okay. Just gotta get out of that. I am right on the edge of that, but it's not gonna hit me. Buff that back up. Away from me. Why'd you drop Royal Guard, man? Okay. Wait, what is happening? What is happening? What is happening? And it sure is funny how nobody taught us how to do that, probably.